Obviously there was some personalities that just stuck out that because of, and this became mainly from the '05 veterans. They weren't ready for it mentally. They weren't ready to make that transition, and it was we were aware of it. It was obvious, and we cut them. And it was they just moved to another platoon where they went on to do really good things, but it wasn't. They weren't the right people for that fight. A couple other ones we shed, and it was basically the criteria that we were going off of was, one, they had to be intelligent. And there's different levels of intelligence, obviously, but by intelligence I mean just like not a willingness to learn. I guess is a better way to say it. Is a willingness to learn and a willingness to understand the situation. Number two was a certain amount of like independence. Initiative-based independence of like, do they constantly have to be supervised? You know, if you task them with a little thing, do you always have to check it and that sort of thing? And then basically just their general attitude. What were the comments being made? You know, were they?
Because we had pitched this already to the entire platoon.
You know, were they completely against it? Were they questioning it? Were they, being very adamantly, opposing to the view and that sort of thing? And we just watched it, and from the squad leaders, we started cutting people.
You know, Jack Welch said something that's pretty interesting. Former CEO of GM. He,